As part of its participation in Art Fair Philippines, León Gallery presents Elemental about geometric abstract art. This exhibit showcases seminal works all the way from important foreign artists, leading all the way to important Philippine artists in their geometric abstract expressions. Our cover piece and our most important piece is behind me. It is called Homage to a Square. It is a work by Joseph Albers that is one of the most exhibited works with full documented provenance all the way to his current gallery, David Zwerner. This work will form part of the Catalogue Raisonné, and it is the second most sought-after color in this kind of series, the first being red, the second yellow, although it has been said that Albers himself preferred yellow. And this is an exceptional piece and we are very proud to be presenting this piece as part of this selection. This forms part of the early Bauhaus movement that was started in Germany, but most of the proponents of which fled because of the rise of the Nazis. And Albers found his way, along with his wife Annie, to a school in North Carolina called the Black Mountain. And that being said, he became a force in the abstract expressionist movement in the New York school post-World War II. We're proud to exhibit Dos de Mayo 3 of Fernando Zobel. This was painted in May 2, 1984, almost a few weeks before Mr. Zobel passed away. Among Spanish collectors, this series, or 1984 series, is quite different from what we're used to. And it is one of the most sought-after selections. It's a vibrant blue, it's a beautiful piece, and it's one of his last pieces, painted May 2, 1984, shortly before he died. This being said, this is an exceptional piece that shows a different school of Zobel's time, different from the Icaros and all the rest, no? But it is a beautiful piece that is worthy of any collection and fully documented provenance, and we feel that it is an important piece. Over the last few years, we've seen the popularity of Florencio B. Concepcion, or FB Concepcion, surge in popularity and in collectors' patronage. But there is a reason for that. He is a very influential and important artist in that during his tenure as a teacher in the University of the East, he had among his students Laulian Ben, Gas Albor, and countless others formed within his tutelage, and rightfully so. If you look at the piece behind me, this is not his typical work, but that we are familiar with. It seems to be from an earlier period, but FB Concepcion is definitely someone to be reckoned with. A close examination of this work shows a lot of gravitas, a lot of impasto, a lot of patina to it, and it is something worth being in anyone's collection. It's a beautiful work that I feel is probably one of the highlights of this selection. Behind me is my favorite piece in the entire exhibit. It's Landscape by Jose Hoya, dated 1965. This was painted immediately after Jose Hoya's being our candidate for, or our representative in the Venice Biennale the year before. It's a beautiful piece, and it's very reminiscent of the time of, to me, there's a personal attraction to it because it is similar to a piece that is in the National Museum of the Philippines that is basically a tree, while this is a landscape. You can see this is something executed during the golden years of Dean Hoya, and that in my feeling, this was before he left for New York and was more influenced by the New York schools. This shows a heavy impasto. He was not yet allergic to his material for the impasto, and the brushstrokes are so confident and so vivid. I believe that this is an exceptional piece and is worthy to be noted among some of Dean Hoya's best pieces of them all. León Gallery is proud to present Mila by Victor Vasarely. Victor Vasarely is a French-Hungarian artist who is known not only as being part of the Bauhaus school as well as Albers, but he is known as the father of opt art. Opt art meaning optical art, or art geometric abstraction that includes elements of optical illusions, and in particular in the way the colors are presented or put together. This is a beautiful piece that is highly representative of Victor Vasarely's style and shows that all the leanings towards what created that movement of op art. And finally, we present you a beautiful Lee Aguinaldo from one of his later series, 1978. It's called Untitled, and it's on marine plywood. It's a beautiful representative series of his geometric abstraction. It may not be part of the linear series, which is one of the more sought-after series, but it shows the versatility of Lee, and particularly as compared to the other pieces within this exhibit, it shows the relationship between colors as placed adeptly on the canvas.